rock with me, then.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Now, Golden State's starting five. Here we go. The three great shooters out there for them. Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins. And for Chicago, Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. And it's Ball in at the point. Now here's Vucevic and a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Here's Ball after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Williams kicks to Vucevic. And again, no good by Chicago.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LaVine with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Named to his first All-Star game in 2021. Zach LaVine had a breakout season.
Yeah, that was year 7 for Zach, averaging over 27 points per game. And look, it feels like he's been in the league forever, but he was only 19 when he was drafted in 2014. Zach's younger than a lot of people think.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, LaVine. Ball up top, guarded by Curry. Curry against Ball. Williams. Vucevic trying to get over. And he makes good on the layup.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Curry finds Thompson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Thompson.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics. Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
Two shots.
The first one falls. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. Now, here's Kuminga.
Jonathan
Good work there
Kuminga.
as it goes.
Assist goes to Dante DiVincenzo.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Outside, Levine to the paint. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Levine. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
.146 left to play in the first. Outside, Levine. Back to Ball. Poked away. Kicks to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic trying to get open. Another one falls for Chicago.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Thompson outside. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. And he gets the bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Ball. Kick out to Levine. Fires for 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Outside, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Now, here's Ball. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dragic in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Thompson, lays it up and banks it in. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 11. And we'll get...
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. And at forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the center position. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Drummond is just to Williams. Goes back up. In deep. Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullied his way there on that second chance bucket. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Javonte Green. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for White, and it's Alex Caruso in for Goran Dragic. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Passes it to DeRozan. Again, Chicago.
Double D has that soft touch, and it serves him well on that interior.
The pass to Green over Williams. And it's Green missing. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 11-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Williams against Green. Back to DeRozan. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Poole. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Poole's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. So it's Chicago now. Caruso kicks to DeRozan. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Remaining in the first half.
Warriors leading by 13. Wiggins passes to Green. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Pass to Dosunmu. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. You could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach LaVine's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. Here's Green. That shot misses. Nice D from DeRozan. In the corner, it's LaVine. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And it's Chicago scoring again.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Dosunmu. LaVine with it. Kuminga on him. LaVine's shot is off.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Dosunmu. Ball against DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's LaVine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Credit to LaVine. Not an easy hoop, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Here's Looney. It's Drummond with the rebound. White looking around. On the wing, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
And there's another turnover by the Warriors.
There's one for the low light. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but somebody did.
There's Levine. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of it.
The Bulls.
Thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Golden State had no problems getting going. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11, really playing as a unit. They found their rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. In the second quarter, they cooled off just a bit, but were still playing confident and were able to finish the half up by 10. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Chicago.
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some help. That pretty much covers everything on the shot. You think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forward. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Second chance effort. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Vucevic.
A load inside. Vuce knows how to use that size to get where he wants. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Curry outside. The offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Third personal
How
foul.
frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Warriors.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Vucevic, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 16. Curry looking it over. Wiggins finds Curry. Tries again. Looney laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Looney's got his first basket.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
On offense, here are the Warriors. A big stretch here going 10-2. And Curry has it in the corner. Stolen by Ball. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie season.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, they got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 18. And the pass to Caruso. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Pass the ball. From the stripe. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. On the wing, Green. Inside. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Green. Wiseman's got his second basket of the night.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Outside, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Warriors leading by 20. Green. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Kobe White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Dragic in for Ball. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Golden State.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Pass to Caruso. Green with the block. And they get it back. And it's good, 2 points. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. The shot's good from Wiseman.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch at 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And the Bulls making a change here. Dosumu's checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Here's Dragic. He kicks to Drummond over Green. And it's Drummond missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Count that bucket. Thompson's got 18 points in the game.
We have seen Klay Thompson with some of the most impressive shooting performances in NBA history. His team and him both know you better feed that hot hand because he's got it going on.
DiVincenzo against White. Back to Dragic. Just 5 to shoot. Hits the target from 18 feet. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
And he's not picky about where his points come from. If Dragic needs to rely on the mid-range, he is more than capable.
White inside. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Draymond Green is out there with Looney. Then it's Curry. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
A three-pointer is right on target. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
The wide open look here for Vucevic, and a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry can't get it to go. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And it goes down 2 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
DeRozan against Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The assist.
And now that's 11 points for Stephen Curry. Bulls have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Levine. Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Wiggins. Good. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Warriors. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Levine. DeRozan finds Vucevic. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And with the ability to step out and make shots, bigs like Vucevic have a lot of value in today's NBA. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
DeRozan surveying the D. In the corner, it's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
You can see the work Levine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
To the inside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in man. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Stephen Curry.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass. For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
taking 2 shots.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Gotta use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. White, wide open, he fires. Good on the three-point shot.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Dragic finds Green. White with it. The 3-ball. He can't get it to go. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Wiseman with the bucket.
James Wiseman.
They came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Bradley.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic
Golden
stop.
State foul.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and they put them on the line.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says
At the
we're
line
not
for
giving
Chicago,
up this lead.
Goran Dragic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Here's Rollins. Passes to Green. Over Green. Can't connect from 14 feet out. So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
End of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they
look forward to seeing you again.
to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.